Hello and welcome, my name is Ginger, and today we are jumping into Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Now, I own the trilogy, I've never played the game, loved the anime, Mrs. says the game's great, so here we are playing the game. Let's jump straight in, figure out what I have to do. Ooh, dramatic. Gasp! Gasp! Hello, kitty. Okay. Dead woman. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find... I didn't get to read that. Someone like him. Yeah, blame it on him. I'll make it look like he did it. That's evil, so we instantly know who the killer is. That's great. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Let's go. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hi, Chief. Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favour. Oh, that's me still. Actually, it's because I owe him a favour. A favour? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yep, pretty much. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Of course. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out. Why? Any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Wow, dramatic much. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair, oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Hello, Butz. Nick. Hey. Hey there. Oh, hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished, yeah. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspaper says it was you. And that's what we're here to solve. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Same dead woman. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butz. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butz. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack of getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Because we all know lawyers and detectives are pretty much the same thing. At least in this universe. So, okay. Baldy. We're on the right hand side? I thought he's always on the left. Court is now in session. The trial of Mr. Larry Butz. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? It is. Like, I just woke up this morning and thought, you know, I'll try a murder trial. Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thanks, but I can't. Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. That seems fair, I suppose, but they don't do this in court. Gulp. Handshaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That's Larry Butz. Everyone knows that. Well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honour. Well, we all know that's correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover. It's... wait, uh-oh. Nope, no way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. You don't even know the victim's name? I'll make it up. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab at any time to check, okay? Cindy. Okay, Mr. Wright, who's the victim? Oh. It just says Cindy. The victim, Cindy Stone. Okay. That one. Okay, the controls are easy. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. Everyone knows that. It's in the first episode of the anime. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honour. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Oh dear. I think Phoenix is going to lose this. Well then. First a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honour. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? As we all know, the murder weapon was the Thinker clock, given by Larry Butz. I see the court accepts it, yeah, whatever. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right, be sure to pay attention to the evidence added during the trial. Yeah, I know it's my ammo. The prosecution may call its first witness. Ooh, he's calling Butz to the stand. Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might come up. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later. Be ready, just let's hope. He doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easy. This could be bad. Hello, Larry. Ahem. Mr. Butz, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? We were great together. They died at the end. Never mind. Yeah, they did. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? What you described is generally what we call being dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honour, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. That's very useful. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. Victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now? Right, I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth. Should I stop him from answering? Objection. The question is irrelevant to the case, I agree. Oof, wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. Yeah. When I meet her in the afternoon, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oh dear. Let's continue the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. He was jealous. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? It's just a cat. Go away. No, don't. It's up by the wall. If you're gonna look, yeah, there you go. You see it now. Stupid animal. Yes, he did. Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. What do? Have him answer honestly? Yeah. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butz, dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Oh, he squealed objection at me. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butz is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, Your Honor. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. That's a lie. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution calls its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Frank Schlur to the stand. Mr. Schlur, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. You may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Of course, he will not lie. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment because everyone knows that's what you do when someone leaves an apartment. Your first thought is enter it. When I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 PM. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. I don't like this guy. He's ever so posh. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Can't defend you against testimony like that. Well, it's a lie. Incidentally, why was the victim's phone... why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sowett used was on one of those, Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for your pursual. Yep, that makes sense. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, sir. Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why? You exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Full stop. There we go, the end. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the keys. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court records and the witness testimony. Then, once you have found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay? Open the court case with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. That seems fair. Cross-examination. Tab. Oh. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright, found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, her phone wasn't working in the apartment. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, 1 PM. So that still fits. The man who ran without doubt was the defendant sitting right over there. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction there somewhere. Examine the court record with Tao if something strikes you as being suspicious. Then find the evidence that contradicts testimony presented to the court. Time of death was between 4 PM and 5. Oh. Objection. We found it. The evidence clearly reveals contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? Okay. They aren't, are they? Not at all. Miss Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. I just did. He said she was killed at 1 PM. The murder was between 4 and 6. I think I'm doing something wrong. Because that says that. But where is it? Time of death between 4 and 5. So maybe if I press that one. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 PM, right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence. I already did this. I have... The evidence is there. Time of death between... Maybe if I try now? Maybe I had to press it first? Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Finally, so I had to press it first. Autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 PM. There was nobody to find at 1 PM. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Whoopsie, we broke him. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sowett? Why were you certain that you found the body at 1 PM? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beg more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. I know. I'm breaking this poor man. Wait, I remember now. You scared to give your testimony again? Time of discovery. Attempt 2. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. I was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. That's right, you may cross-examine the witness. Right? You know what to do. You've got this one. Do I know what to do, though? When I found the body, I heard the time. I would like to present this. I'm going to lose points, aren't I? It does? I don't see anything. Yeah, I messed that one up. Right. I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time, probably coming from the television. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry. Yeah, then we go through it again. How do you explain the gap? Well, witness, can you explain this? Watching a taped video program. No, I tried to go back, clearly. No, I wasn't meant to cue. Oh, wait. Not saw. Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think it looked anything else, at least of all my watch. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something? But if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. I found you. The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything. Yep. Let's press that one. Yeah, not a radio. Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television, right? I can't put my finger on it, but something's about this seems fishy. Witnesses testified he heard the time. Something about the television. If I click tab, is there anything in the case report? Ah. There you go. There we go. I've got him on this one. So how did you hear the TV? I find it quite puzzling myself. Maybe I'm psychic. Wait, I remember now. Court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming to your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. It's because of our magical powers. Sir, must have been the shock finding the body. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. And we are going to stop it there. If you want to see who the victim is, if you don't already know, though I doubt it, tune in next time. Bye-bye.